back from my videos as always. Today we're doing week 5 of the NFL. Let's get to it. So the first game is the Los Angeles Rams versus the Seattle Seahawks. I think the Los Angeles Rams will win, because they have Jalen Ramsey and Aaron Donald. Moving on to the New York Jets and Atlanta Falcons. I think the Atlanta Falcons will win because the Jets just won by some miracle, and I don't think they'll be able to beat the Falcons.
Where's that game played?
And that is played, and it is also played in London.
London, right.
The Philadelphia Eagles versus the Carolina Panthers. I think the Carolina Panthers will win because they are really good this year somehow. And they have the opposite records. 3-1 and 1-3. Moving on to the Green Bay Packers and Cincinnati Bengals. I think the Cincinnati Bengals will win because Joe Burrow and Jamar Chase can throw to Jamar Chase as much as he wants, and they beat like almost every team pretty good. Moving on to the New England Patriots and Houston Texans. I think the New England Patriots will win because the Texans did not score a point against the Buffalo Bills. Tennessee Titans versus the Jacksonville Jaguars. I think the Tennessee Titans will win since the Jaguars are poop. And Tennessee has a bunch of good players playing. The Detroit Lions versus the Minnesota Vikings. I think the Minnesota Vikings will win since the Vikings have not won a game. The Lions have not won a game, and the Vikings have won. Moving on to the Denver Broncos and Pittsburgh Steelers. I think the Denver Broncos will win because the Pittsburgh Steelers lost to the Bengals and they only won one game. And they're pretty bad this year. Moving on to the Miami Dolphins and Tampa Bay Buccaneers. I think the Tampa Bay Buccaneers will win because they won last year's Super Bowl. Moving on to the New Orleans Saints and Washington football team. I think the New Orleans Saints will win since they have Michael Thomas, Alvin Kamara, and Jameis Winston playing. Cleveland Browns versus Los Angeles Chargers. I think the Cleveland Browns will win since they have Nick Chubb, Odell Beckham Jr. playing, Jarvis Landry, and Baker Mayfield. Moving on to the Chicago Bears and the Raiders game. I think the Raiders will win because they have Josh Jacobs and Darren Waller. Moving on to the San Francisco 49ers versus the Arizona Cardinals. I think the Arizona Cardinals will win since they have not lost a game. The only other team to do that is not even a team. Then the Cardinals would have been on the top for the league. Now the New York Giants versus Dallas Cowboys. I think the Dallas Cowboys will win since the Giants are not good. And the Dallas Cowboys beat the Panthers. Moving on to the Buffalo Bills and Kansas City Chiefs. I think the Buffalo Bills will win since the Kansas City Chiefs lost 2 games and Buffalo only lost 1 game. Moving on to the Indianapolis Colts versus Baltimore Ravens. I think the Baltimore Ravens will win because the Colts are trash. And that is it. I'll see you next time in week 6, or I might have some crazy video come up soon. Bye. Bye.